Okay folks, today I'm going to show you inside this awesome 1971 Muncie M21 close ratio 4-speed transmission. This is the real deal. You'll see more in the pictures, but it still had its original tag on the side, 398-1710-WY. And this is the last iteration of the Muncie 4-speed. So originally when they came out in '63, they had a 7/8 pin in the front, and they used that through '65, and that's when the big block Chevy came out, and they decided they need a stronger Muncie, so they came out with the 1-inch pin there. They used that through the 1970 model year, and in 1970 they decided that there was also a weak link on the rear output. So through 1970, all transmissions used the smaller output shaft, with the exception of the Muncie M22, which went up to this Turbo 400 style output shaft, which needed a new main shaft as well as a different housing, rear output housing, to accommodate the larger diameter shaft. So this has that as well. So this is like the top dog Muncie as far as designs go. This one is in really good shape, guys. I got this from a long-term hot rodding buddy. We've known each other for a long time now. And this came out of a 1966 Chevelle SS 396 that had a drivetrain change for just fun driving it around. And when they went to sell the car, they had the original transmission. So they put the original transmission back in the car, and this one came out. So I know the history of this transmission. I know that it works very well. Everything looks great on it. Again, if I can get it to focus, you'll see more in the pictures, but sometimes it's nice to give you a good overview of everything in the video. It was full of oil just a little while ago, but it was spilling oil over my blanket here out the output shaft, so I just drained the majority of it. But you can see, super easy operation. I'll shift it through all the gears here. Hopefully we have enough time on the clock here, but we'll go one at a time. So again, just 2-finger operation, no binding or grinding or sloppiness. Shifts really nice. Just really sweet, guys. You can see there's still paint markings and everything intact. So I can't imagine this thing was run for a super long period of time. It even, in the pictures you'll see, it looks like it still has an original stencil on top right here with the WT, but you'll see that in the pictures. Okay, finally, let's see if I can do that. One's usually the hardest on these there, but piece of cake. So same deal, nice and smooth, guys, really nice. And then finally we'll want to see reverse here, so we'll grab our trusty crescent wrench, go that way, and same deal, you'll see everything spinning opposite here, same 2-finger operation, and we're going the opposite way back there. Anyhow, a really nice original Muncie. Again, I don't think it's ever been sandblasted or otherwise messed with. The only non-original things I saw on this transmission were the bolts for the bearing retainer in the front, as well as the side cover, but that's easy to change if you want it to be totally original. But look at all these inspection marks in here. Just super cool. Anyhow, I nerd out on this stuff, but again, you can look down here. There's no major debris or anything in this puppy. If it were me, knowing the history that I do know about it, I would put this directly in a car the way it is. That said, it's always a good idea to inspect something thoroughly, replace the seals, all of that stuff. But I can tell you this one is quite a nice one, guys. Don't miss it.